tutorial. I felt very springish and I'm so excited. And so I wanted to do the flower wing liner. I wanted this makeup look to be very colorful, so I decided to play with all the Suva Beauty liners that I have, and that's what I use for the flowers. What I love about the eyeliner is that it's not perfect. If you take a look at both of them, they're both different. I wasn't gonna make sure to have every single flower in the same spot. It's supposed to be random. It's just little dots creating the flower, little stems from the flowers coming out. I hope you guys like it as much as I do. This video is a talk through makeup tutorial, so keep on watching to see how I got this look. So I'm going to start with the ABH Norvina Collection Palette Volume 3. I'm going to use B5, which is this color right here. And I'm going to be using a blending brush. This one's by Sigma. So like I said, I'm just applying this on the crease to kind of bring in a little bit of depth here, because I did conceal the eyelid and then I set it with a powder so it looks super plain and white. So for my brow bone, I'm going to be picking out the shade C1. I'm going to be using my Morphe E14 brush. Just apply it on the brow bone. So it is a little bit too shimmery, but it's okay because the eyelid won't have anything other than the flowers on the wing. And then just to blend out the edges, back with my blending brush. So now we're moving on to the eyeliner, and for that I'm going to create a wing using the NYX Gel Liner and Smudger in white, using a NYX Dual Brow brush. And I'm going to create my wing. So this is going to be the base, just to make sure I know where I'm drawing the flowers. So it doesn't need to be perfect. I'm not going to fill in the wing liner. Feels like this gel liner is a little bit dry. Now for the next part, I'm going to be using my Suva Hydra Effects liners. So remember to put a few drops of water into the Hydra liner and then just use a brush to mix it. This is Acid Trip. You just want to make dots. So we're just creating them around the entire wing liner. So it's very easy. It's not that complicated. Now I'm going in with Tracksuit. Now I'm going in with Grape Soda. The best kind of brushes you want are like smaller tapered brushes to just push in a dot, and that's how easy you can make the flowers. Okay, now I'm gonna go with Scrunchy. Remember, your flower can be as small as you want or as big as you want. And so you kind of sort out where you need more of a certain color. But remember, we're also gonna be adding leaves. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a little bit of blue. I'm gonna add a little bit of grape soda here. Alright guys, so now I'm gonna go in with Dance Party, and we're gonna at the center in the flowers, and for that I'm going to be using the liner brush by Lid Cosmetics, so it's a finer, thinner tip. Some, like this one, you can't really see, it's just like a little bit of hint of the petal, so you don't have to add it on all of them, just the ones that are mostly the entire flower or half of it. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with Fanny Pack. This time I'm going to go with a longer brush. If you want, you can use an angled brush so that you can easily create leaves. So it doesn't have to be a leaf size, you can just make like stems. Okay, so where you see the white or anywhere you can add the green, add it. I'm just trying to add one at the very edge to kind of finish the wing out. And there you go, one flower liner. I'm gonna go ahead and do this off of camera. Okay, I'll be right back. Now I'm just gonna curl my lashes using my teaspoon. I'm gonna coat my lashes using the black Sinuosity Lash Mascara by Sigma. So for now, I'm going to move on to the face, and I'm going to prime it using the Iconic Beauty Los Angeles Blur Stick. And I'm just going to apply this on my nose, around my nose, on my upper lip, a little bit on my chin, and a little bit on the forehead. And then I'm just gonna make sure it's properly spread out with my fingers. Next, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply my foundation. I'm gonna go in with my NYX Total Control Drop Foundation in the shade Beige. Oh my god, look at those baby hairs. I am seriously pissed at them. Like, I can't. Ugh. Next, I'm just gonna grab my beauty blender and push the product in. For concealer, I'm going to be using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the shade Natural. I finally found a concealer that I like from NYX, and it's this one, guys. I think probably the color might be a little bit too pink. On camera it looks okay, so that's why I'm using it. I want to be careful with the flowers. So I'm just gonna highlight my chin, my cupid's bow, the bridge of my nose, with my forehead, and cover up that blemish there. Just to brighten up this area. Now to set my under eye, I'm gonna be using the Derma Blend Loose Setting Powder in the shade Cool Beige. I'm just gonna add some here and on my forehead. Okay, next I'm gonna be contouring using the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette, and I'm gonna be picking out this shade right here, which is called Shadowplay. I'm gonna be using an angled brush by Sigma for this. Now a little bit on the forehead as well. I'm also going to contour my jawline. Next, I'm going to contour my nose using the Hoola Benefit bronzer and a small angled brush for that as well. This one's by Sephora. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into my eyes, and I'm going to be applying my false lashes. I'm going to be using the Lash Scoop lashes in the style Chloe. You see that? They're so pretty. These ones are a little bit long, but they're very thin, so they're gonna complement this look. I took a break to go eat, but now I'm back. For my waterline, I'm gonna be using the NYX Faux White liner in the shade Honeydew. It's like a mint green. I'm not sure if the camera will be able to pick it up in that shade. I just want to add this because it makes it a little bit more springish. I don't want to do so much on the lower lash because the attention is the eyeliner. So I'm going to use that same color that I used for my crease, B5 from the ABH palette, on the lower lash. Now I'm going to use my Wet n Wild brush to sweep away the baking powder. Before we move on to the face, I'm just going to use E4, which is this beautiful yellow, for my inner corner. And with the blending brush, I'm just going to kind of blend the top part. And to finish the eyes, I'm just going to put some mascara on my bottom lashes. For my bronzer, I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in Light Bronzer. And I'm going to be using a large powder brush by Clionadh Cosmetics. And just bronze up the face. Bronze up the forehead as well. For blush, I'm going to be using my NYX Sweet Cheeks palette. And I'm going to be picking out this beautiful pinky corally color right here. I'm going to be using my Sigma F10 brush. And we're going to apply this on the apples of our cheeks. A little bit on the nose. And a little bit on the temples. Next, I'm going to highlight. And I'm going to be using the Becca Champagne Pop highlighter. I'm going to be using the Moda brush. I'm also going to apply some on my chin. I'm going to bounce my beauty sponge on it. just to make it look a little bit more natural. Going back with my bronzer brush just to mix everything. I'm switching brushes and I'm going to be using my Sigma E25 brush. And I'm going to be applying this on my Cupid's bow. And just apply the tiniest bit on the tip of the nose, as well as on the bridge of my nose. Just hit this so slightly. And now I'm just going to set my face using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Hydration. Much needed. For my lips, I'm going to be using my new Dose of Colors Truffle set, but I'm going to be using the lip liner and the liquid matte. So I'm obviously going to overline my lips. And I'm just going to fill in my lips using the liquid matte lipstick. Alright guys, this is the finished look. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to thumbs this video up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys till my next video. Bye!